Imagine walking through the streets of London. Below your feet, hidden for nearly 2,000 years, lies a secret that rewrites the history of the Roman Empire in Britain. This isn't a fantasy novel. This is the incredible, true story of the Lost Basilica of London, a monumental discovery made in 2025 that has shaken the world of archaeology. For centuries, historians knew that Roman London, or Londinium, was a significant city. But just how significant? We had fragments, a piece of the city wall here, a temple there. We thought we had a pretty good picture. We were wrong. The story of this discovery begins not with a grand expedition, but with a routine construction project in the heart of the city. As excavation crews dug deep for the foundations of a new skyscraper, they hit something unexpected. Not just a few old bricks, but a massive, perfectly preserved Roman mosaic floor, larger and more intricate than anything ever found in Britain. Work stopped immediately. Archaeologists from the Museum of London Archaeology were called in, and what they began to uncover was breathtaking. This wasn't just a wealthy villa. The sheer scale of the foundation walls, the towering columns that lay toppled but intact, and the opulent marble fragments all pointed to one conclusion. This was a Roman basilica. But not just any basilica. This was a structure of imperial proportions, rivaling those in Rome itself. So what exactly is a basilica? In Roman times, it wasn't a church. It was the heart of public life, a combination of a law court, a town hall, and a stock exchange. It was the center of power and commerce, the place where the most important decisions for the entire province of Britannia were made. Finding a basilica of this magnitude forces us to completely reevaluate London's importance in the Roman world. It wasn't just a provincial backwater, it was a major administrative and economic hub, a true jewel in the emperor's crown. Let's walk through the site as the archaeologists revealed it. The first area they cleared was the nave, a vast central hall that would have been thronged with merchants, lawyers, and officials. Imagine the sound echoing off the high, vaulted ceilings, the mix of Latin and local Celtic languages filling the air. The archaeologists found evidence of market stalls, with preserved seeds and even fragments of imported amphorae that once held wine from Italy and olive oil from Spain. This place was buzzing with international trade. Then, they uncovered the apse, a semicircular recess at one end of the building. This was where the magistrates would have sat, presiding over legal cases. Here, they found something truly extraordinary, a bronze inscription still attached to its marble plinth. When translated, the text revealed that the basilica was dedicated in the name of the Emperor Hadrian, the very same emperor who built the famous wall in the north. This dedication places its construction firmly in the early 2nd century AD, a golden age for the Roman Empire. The discovery also solves a long-standing historical puzzle. Ancient texts mention a catastrophic fire that swept through Londinium around the year 125 AD, an event known as the Hadrianic Fire. For years, archaeologists found a thick layer of burnt red clay all over the city from this period, but the cause was debated. Here, within the ruins of the basilica, the evidence was clear. The massive roof timbers had collapsed and burned with such intensity that they vitrified the mosaic floors below, preserving them in a layer of glass-like material. The fire wasn't just a minor accident, it was a citywide disaster that required a complete and ambitious rebuilding program, with this grand basilica as its centerpiece. One of the most humanizing finds came from a small sealed room off the main hall. It appeared to be an administrative office. Inside, preserved in the oxygen-free conditions created by the collapse, were wax tablets. Using advanced imaging techniques, researchers were able to read the faint scratches on the wax. They weren't just boring legal documents. One tablet was a letter from a soldier stationed at Hadrian's wall, writing home to his family in London. He complained about the cold, the terrible food, and asked his mother to send him warmer socks. It's a poignant reminder that behind the grand imperial structures were real people with real lives, worries, and connections, just like us. What does this all mean for our understanding of history? First, it confirms that Londinium was far more powerful and prestigious than previously imagined. A basilica of this size suggests a population and an administrative staff much larger than earlier estimates. It was likely the capital of Roman Britain from a very early stage. Second, the sheer quality and expense of the materials, marble from Italy, granite from Egypt, show the immense resources the Roman Empire was willing to pour into this distant province. Britain wasn't a fringe territory, it was a core part of the imperial project. The discovery also highlights the incredible resilience of ancient cities. To suffer a devastating fire and then rebuild on such a monumental scale shows incredible organization, wealth, and confidence in the future. This basilica was a statement of Roman power and permanence, a declaration that they were here to stay. Of course, we know that Roman rule in Britain eventually came to an end. As the empire declined, this magnificent building fell into disuse. Its marble was stripped for other buildings, its roof caved in, and over the centuries the memory of it faded, buried beneath layers of medieval and modern London until it became nothing more than a lost legend. The Lost Basilica of London is more than just a pile of ancient stones. It's a time capsule, a direct window into the vibrant, complex, and cosmopolitan world of Roman Britain. It reminds us that history is not a closed book. It's a living story, with new chapters waiting to be discovered right under our feet. What else lies hidden beneath our modern cities, waiting for its moment to emerge from the shadows and change everything we thought we knew? The ground is a library, and we've just found one of its most incredible volumes. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey back in time. Discoveries like this are what make history so exciting. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more lost secrets of the past, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss a new discovery. Until next time, keep exploring.